What up, friends?
Wow, how much disrespect is this? If I were Aljamain Sterling, I would feel disrespected. He was on the prelims before getting moved up after one of these after the which one was it it was Muhammad versus Pantoja. Or no, Muhammad versus
Rakhmonov, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that one got canceled, right? And so they moved Pantoja Asakura up and then put Rakhmonov against Garry, right? So, but Sterling, he was in the prelims before this. So, I mean, should he feel disrespected?
Oh, not really. I mean, that's not new. Dana White has his people, you know what I'm saying? Dana White has his good old boys, and Aljamain is not one of them. You know, him or his old training partner, I forgot his name, Italian
Leon Edwards?
He's British. Italian cat. He's from Long Island. Brandon, help me out there.
Italian cat.
Yeah. But you know, Dana White's never really, you know, he trains with Ray Longo and Matt Serra at that gym. But Dana White's never really been a big Sterling fan, so you know, it's what it is.
Okay. Does he win here? I mean, I don't know much about the other guy. So you're gonna have to tell me what you know about this other guy.
I mean,
I don't even know if I've ever heard of him before, to be honest.
I'm going to is it
and again, I don't watch as much as you do, but I mean, I just haven't. I don't remember
something.
Well, it says he's the number 5 ranked. He's 18-0. He's 18-0. Number 5 ranked.
Al Alaquita, whatever, something like that. It's Al.
Don't say Al Qaeda on this program, son. We're gonna get canceled. Oh shit! Damn it, we're gonna get canceled.
Don't say it. Fuck.
But
yeah, Al Alaquita, something like that. I don't know. That's the hotel.
Oh yeah, Alaquita. Yeah.
That's the dude. Yeah.
The guy with the long hair, like he had the mullet.
No, it's curly. It's curly. It's Italian.
Curly. Okay, curly.
Yeah, it's Italian guy. Anyway, I'll say this. For this fight, I'm gonna go. It's 250 under. Oh damn, my man's already got the betting. Damn, go ahead, cue it up, Omar.
Yes, sir. Hold on, I was looking at the UFC description of it. Let me go here.
Clubs bangers.
I'm going with the Funk Master. Okay, you disrespect him, put him on the prelims, and now you put him on the main card. Dana White, you know you don't like him, but he doesn't care.
Let's go. Brandon agrees with you, and I agree with you because I love Aljamain Sterling. I don't care if Dana White don't like him. I like Aljamain Sterling. He's a good fighter.
You know, the Funk Master, you know what I'm saying? I like Aljamain, you know what I'm saying? He's a human backpack. He's going to get a rear naked choke. I'm going to say first round.
First round.
I'm going to say first
rear
round.
Naked choke.
And mean mug after that. He's going to put the gold chain on. He's gonna mean mug after that. He's mad right now. He ain't fought in a while. You know what I'm saying? He's hungry.
Now I do have to ask you though, because this Movzar Evolev is 18-0. So obviously, Dana must think somewhat highly of this prospect in order to put him in the ring with such a tough fighter as Aljamain Sterling. Would I be correct in saying that?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. No, it's one of those things where, you know, he wants to test him. You know, and this is a crossroads fight for Aljamain. Aljamain is at the point where, do I become a gatekeeper? I'm an ex-champion. Last time y'all saw me, I believe, the last time he fought, he got knocked. Was it he got knocked out, or did he fight after that? I'm not too sure.
That was a couple fights ago, I think. Yeah.
Sean O'Malley, Sean O'Malley got him on.
Yeah, it was Sean O'Malley back in April. Or May.
No, that was in May. That was like a couple years ago. So we were down in I was down in Nashville for that one.
Yes, sir.
And no, was that Nashville? I don't know. I don't think it was Nashville, but
no, because that was this year. That was this year. You weren't here. I saw it at the No, we were together. Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
I did a caveat, and I actually called around that it would happen. Yeah, Bryce Mitchell fight. Yeah, right. You're right. Yeah, that's right. He did fight Bryce Mitchell. That's what I was wondering. But yeah, no, Aljamain is at the point where, you know, he could be either the gatekeeper, a high level gatekeeper, or he's still title contention. So I think he's I think he still got it. So I'm
Okay.
going. I'm a big fan of his.
Now, Brandon, thank you for a quick segue. We weren't planning on including him in this club bangers, but now that you brought it up, I really want to know what Clubber thinks about this because I know he knows both fighters. Bryce Mitchell is actually going to be fighting of Gracie family fame, Kron Gracie. So, what do you think about this? It's in the prelims. Or actually, no, it's in the main event. It's in the main card.
Unless they changed it. Against Gracie.
Yep. Mitchell versus Gracie. Mitchell's an 800 favorite, so a large favorite.
Yeah, because Kron, I mean, he doesn't fight as often. And he
doesn't fight very much, right? Yeah,
he's just jiu-jitsu. If he gets a hold of you, it's a wrap. Bryce Mitchell will freaking his pace is crazy. Damn.
Yep. Thanks for the question, Brandon. Yep, he is on the main card. You're right.
I'm leaning towards Bryce Mitchell now.
Bangers.
Yeah.
Clubs.
I'm gonna caveat this one. If Bryce Mitchell takes him out by the second round, if he doesn't take him out by the second round, no, I'm sorry. I think if Bryce Mitchell wins, it'll be probably in the first 2 rounds. But I could see a submission. That one's tough because if Kron gets a hold of you, he could tap you. So
basically, what you're saying is you're thinking the strikers are going to come out and probably get him out of there in the first 2 rounds. But if not, then you have the grappler that has more time to get his hands on him. Pause again. More, yeah. You know what? Okay.
It's kind of like the Cub Swan when he fought Cub Swanson. You know what I'm saying? Cub tapped him. He's whooping that ass. So, Kron, he's not so great on the hand. So I would say that's a fight where. I don't know if Bryce is not gonna say smart, but if he's that high level enough not to get caught with something and get baited on going to the ground. But I'm going Bryce Mitchell. We'll go Bryce Mitchell. I'm just gonna go Bryce Mitchell.
Okay. And then there you go. Some quick hitters here. 2 more on the prelims that obviously one's on the picture here, but another one I just want to get your opinion on. So on the picture here, we have Vicente Luque versus Gorimbo. Gorimbo is the 162 favorite. So, I mean, it's very close there in the odds. Vicente is Gorimbo is 14-4. And then Vicente is, let's see what his record is, 22-10-1. So what are your thoughts on that?
This is a get right fight. He needs this, but I don't think I was going to Vicente. I was going to go with him, but I think his time has come.
Clubs bangers.
It's going. Okay. Vicente, great fighter. Come on over to the gate. Come on over to the gate. Let's go paint this gate with Tom Sawyer. All right. You'll be a gatekeeper, unfortunately. You're a great fighter, but the time has come.
The time has come.
I have him.
It happens. It happens to the best of them.
Kevin Holland. Come on over to the gate. Come on. Let's go.
No, not K-Hall. No.
He's been there.
I know.
Let's go ahead and paint this gate.
He's such a badass, though.
Let's go ahead and paint this gate with me. Come on.
Okay. So another prelims that I really want to get your thoughts on. Dominic Reyes, number 12 ranked light heavyweight, who is a 340 favorite, versus Anthony Smith, who is only ranked at number 13 right behind him, but he's the 270 underdog. Dominic Reyes, Anthony Smith. What are your thoughts?
Dominic Reyes is part of that. The judges did me dirty. I should have been John Jones card group. And when you lose to John Jones, your career kind of falls apart. When Yuri Prokochkin hit him with that elbow, I thought he went straight to sleep. He was CPAP status. Back elbow he hit him with. I mean, it was bad. I mean, when he slept. He was like you, sideways. He was sitting sideways. And I was just like, Lord have mercy. So I'm glad he won his last fight by knockout because it proves that he's kind of back to his old ways. I love seeing that. Anthony Smith, his fault. Just about everybody. Lionheart, he could have took the easy way out and beat John Jones by a legal, I think it was a knee to the head or something like that. We said, now let the fight keep going. He could have took the easy way out, took John Jones's belt. Anthony Smith, you've been around forever. Great fighter, okay? Great fighter to watch, all right? But he's painted that fence for quite some time, all right? Dominic Reyes, you're not paying the fence. You've been digging holes for the fence. Let's get you away from that. Let's get you.
He's mixing the paint. He's mixing the paint.
Let's get you closer to the house. Dominic Reyes, I need you to win by knockout. I'm going with you. I still think you have stuff in you. Pause. I think you can still be a great fighter. You're a hell of a fighter. Andy Swift, you're a hell of a fighter. But Dominic Reyes, welcome to the show. I got you winning. I got you winning by knockout. It'll probably be a decision, but I would like to see a knockout, and I want to see you catapult to get back into contention at light heavyweight, because I thought you beat John Jones. A lot of people thought you beat John Jones. But
a lot of people.
Let's get your career back where it needs to be, okay?
That is crazy, because you're so right about that. He was so close to beating John Jones. So many people had that fight going the other way, and then all of a sudden, he just had a bad rough patch, and you just didn't. It was downhill from there. Never recovered. There you go. Never recovered. That's exactly right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate that, my brother. Let's go ahead and go on to our main 3 cards before we get up out of here for the night. We really appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed at Ball and Buds, BALLANDBUDS. Hey, there's a QR code up there in the top right. You see it. If you scan that, it'll take you to our link tree. You can subscribe to our YouTube. You can follow our Instagram, all that good stuff. So make sure you do that. And please hit that like button, share, so that way you help out the algorithm and we get shown to more people, because we love going out to the people. Now, thank you. Look, I just saw a light go up. Look at y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. All right. The number here, we got Cyril Gane versus Alexander Volkov. And Cyril Gane is the 345 favorite. So fairly large favorite. He's 12-2. Obviously, we know he lost to John Jones. Alexander Volkov is 38-10. Both coming off wins. What are your thoughts on this fight?
Gane had the most porous outing against John Jones. It was just embarrassing. The confidence level wasn't there. Scared of the bright lights. I don't know what it was. It was supposed
who did he beat for the title? I forget.
He fought for the interim.
Yeah, he fought the interim and then
Derek Lewis whooped his ass.
Derek Lewis. Okay, cool.
And he's fought too. He's good against certain fighters that he knows he could dominate. Volkov has looked pretty good. He's been looking good lately. He's been picking people apart. This man's like 6'7". This is going to be a stand-up war. Cyril Gane's a kickboxer. It's hard to tell what type of Cyril Gane we're going to see. Are we going to see the John Jones Cyril Gane, or are we going to see the Tui Taivasa Cyril Gane? Or are we going to see the going against Derek Lewis Cyril Gane, or are we going to see the I'm letting Francis Ngannou take me down Cyril Gane in terrible fight? You know what I'm saying? So with Volkov, he can't mess around, because Volkov will keep you at bay. They're both good kickboxers. Volkov's a little more aggressive. For this fight, I think it's his time.
Clubs, bangers. Clubs, bangers.
Volkov by decision. But he's going to outpoint him.
Let's go.
He's going to outpoint him.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. I think Volkov at this stage is probably the more dangerous fighter. While I think Gane is okay, I think you're right. I think he has some confidence issues. I believe that, and I don't know, because I don't really know what his background was before UFC. Maybe you can inform me, Clubber D, since you know more than I do. I only saw him in UFC. Yeah, Gane.
Oh, gone. I mean, he was over in France. I couldn't tell you what he was on. Volkov was in Bellator before he
Okay.
moved over, but he was.
So yeah, so there's an experience difference there because I
Yeah.
see, he only has 14 fights gone in the UFC while Volkov has 32. So that's
Yeah,
a
he's been
massive
around.
difference of double, of
Yeah.
the experience. So I agree with you. I think Volkov takes that as well. All right, moving on to the co-main event. This is wow. So again, we talked about it earlier. We're supposed to have Muhammad versus Rakhmonov, but now they had to change that, and now he's going up against Ian Machado Garry. Ian Machado, both of these fighters undefeated. Ian Machado Garry out of Ireland is 15-0. He's 6'3", 181 pounds with a 74.5-inch reach. But Rakhmonov has the reach advantage by 2.5 inches at 77. They have the same leg reach. He's 7 pounds heavier, but he is 2 pounds shorter, but he is 18-0. So 18-0 versus 15-0. What are your thoughts on this fight?
Yeah, this fight is basically Dana White letting Ian, it's go time. Ian's, he's supposed to not build as the same as, but a Conor McGregor-esque because he's from Ireland. He's
Patty Pimblett type of.
Yeah, like Patty over there in the UK. He's trying to build his fan base over there. He's brought in with a lot of hype. He talks a lot of mess. Leon Edwards, I think he was in his fight camp and got knocked out one time. They had to kick him out. There's a lot of backstory with his current wife. Ian Garry is interesting. Okay. His last fight with MVP, fought a safe fight, fighting somebody like MVP. Didn't look overly great. You know what I'm saying? Even the fight before that, when he fought Jeff Neal and he got the decision on that, I actually thought it could have gone the other way. But he took out Ian Neil Magny. He's done fairly well as far as UFC, but he's going against a killer right now. Like, he's going against a killer. He's scheduled to fight Buckley at the Tampa, the fight night. They were going to main event the card in Tampa, but Kobe Covington is subbed in, and now that's who Buckley's fighting. But I was actually looking forward to that fight. But now he's fighting Rakhmonov. Woo! He reminds me of Genovic. I don't know if they're from the same place. So I think it's Uzbekistan or not Uzbekistan. I forgot where they're from. I'm not sure if they're from the same place, but he reminds me of the boxer Genovic, and he ain't no joke. Okay, he's 6-0 in the UFC. Like you said, he's 18-0. Out of his 6 fights, he has 1 knockout and
Uzbekistan. 5. You are correct. Uzbekistan.
Yeah, there we go. Uzbekistan. So he has 5 submissions and 1 knockout since being in the UFC with his 6 fights. And out of those 5 submissions, 3 rear naked chokes and 2 guillotines. He doesn't come to. Okay, he is no joke. He is a killer.
You don't come to fuck around, right?
And he's fought. They have a common person in Jeff Neal, where Ian Garry had styles make fights, but Ian Garry had a questionable fight against Jeff Neal. Could have gone either way, where Rakhmonov tapped him out, choked him out. You know what I'm saying? His last fight against Wonder Boy, Stephen Thompson, who's better than anyone on Gary's resume. Rear naked choke. I think it was a rear naked choke or a guillotine. 1 of the 2. Submission. Got him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So with this fight, you got Ian Garry moving up, fighting a killer.
Clubs,
I'll tell you right now.
Clubs, bangers.
Ian
Garry will be tapping out by the 3rd round.
Woo!
Rear naked choke.
Rear naked choke, 3rd round. Damn, you heard it here. Make sure you put your bets in at FanDuel, DraftKings, Caesars. I can't even get it out. ESPN, bet whatever you want. Because Clubber D, I will tell you right now, if you didn't hear this last time, Brandon and all of our friends out there watching, Clubber D is 8-0 in his last 2 pay-per-views. He was 4-0 in both. And if you don't believe us, go check the IG for the proof in print that my man Clubber D is killing the game right now with the predictions.
And actually I was mother, because I got a free steak dinner out of it too. Just saying.
Hey, I like it. So you heard it there. 3rd round, rear naked choke submission, Rakhmonov over Ian Machado Garry, which would not look good for Dana White. It's going to be one of his prized possessions there that he's going to lose the O on.
Like
that being said, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying it'd be like that. You're good.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's move to the main event. Again, for tuning in, we really appreciate y'all staying with us. We are going to hit this last one and get up out of here for the night. So we have a newcomer in UFC. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask our expert UFC MMA insider here because I don't know that this has ever happened before. But Kai Asakura is coming from Ryzen, where he had 21 wins and 4 losses, 13 of those wins by KO. But this is his first fight in UFC, and he is getting a championship bout against Alexandre Pantoja, who is 28-5 from Brazil. They don't even have stats on UFC for his weight, for the other guy, Kai, for his weight, for his reach. They don't even have the stats on the UFC website that I'm looking at.
I mean, it's bantamweight, but it's I put it like this. The reason why he's coming in here and fighting the champ, he was the champion Ryzen 2-time fighter. He's fought a who's who over in Japan. Ryzen, if people don't know, backstory, Ryzen's like the stepson of Pride fighting back in the day. You had Pride.
Ooh, that was one of your favorites. That was one of your favorites.
Pride. That's where all the main fighters were in Pride. I mean, Fedor, Rampage, Vanderlei, Ninja, Big Nog, Little Nog. I can keep on going with all the great fighters. Mark Coleman, all the great fighters that were in Pride and all the fights we saw, like Don Fry, Ken Shamrock was over there at times. You know what I'm saying? The Sakuraba, aka the Gracie Killer. You know what I'm saying? Pride had all the fighters back then, and you could soccer kick, which was amazing. Alexander Overeem. But let me stop. So when Pride got bought up by UFC, you had Dream Promotions. That was the same thing, similar to Pride. But now we have Ryzen. And if you guys don't know, Ryzen's where Mayweather had fought when he boxed the guy. That was at a Ryzen event. Ryzen has worked for Bellator in the past. They like to put on their New Year's Eve shows where they like to have that's their biggest card. So Kai Asakura, so think about him. He has a big following, all right, a very big following. He is like not on the same level, but on the MMA scene, he is similar to the monster Inoue when it comes to boxing. He's close to that level. Just to give you a hint of what Dana White's doing, the reason he's giving him a title shot. There's a Japanese market he needs to get into. We all know One Fighting owns the Asian market, all right? But Kai Asakura, his YouTube followers, he has 1.3 million YouTube followers. He has 170 videos with at least 1 million views. In the UFC, you have Izzy Alessandra, who has 27 views close to or at 1 million. That's the highest person in UFC right now.
Wow.
So, you got 27, you got 170. That's why he's getting a title shot, and he can fight. His last fight, he fought, I believe, was I got it written down here. Juan Archuleta. That was last year for the New Year's Eve show. He knocked him out. He, like I said, he's fought a who's who as far as like Bellator.
Has this ever been done before, though? Has this ever been done in UFC where a fighter came over and made his debut?
When they bought out Pride, Dan Henderson fought the champ, fought Rampage at 205. Then he fought who did he fight at 185? Because he was a double champ.
Okay, but maybe not bought out, but anybody coming from another organization like Bellator or anything like that might have got a.
As far as Bellator,
just any others.
Well, Pride, he came over from Pride, but UFC bought them out. But as far as like somebody not bought out, it just coming in.
Yeah. I just want to know, like, kind of how often does this happen? Not very often, right?
Well, he doesn't have no choice because Pantoja's knocked out the whole division. He's putting everybody out. There's nobody really. We're going Brandon Moreno again. I mean, no one really is. Figueiredo moved up. So it's like, who's still there that he can fight? So you got to bring in a big dog, you know, saying because this is the reason why they want to keep this division around. I mean, one championship and Ryzen kind of has like, you know, kind of the other guys. Like this guy's fought Manel Camp, who came over from there, and he fought him twice, lost one and won one. So this fight is going to be this guy's no joke. He's good. He is good.
Clubs, bangers. Clubs, bangers.
He's good, but he will be great, and he will beat Pantoja.
Whoa!
Okay? It will be by decision. Pantoja, I love him to death, but he the last few fights he kind of gasses a little early, and he likes to get caught with punches. And you do that with him, you might be going to sleep. Okay, you might be be speaking Portuguese in his sleep. I think he's Brazilian, so he'll be out of there. So yeah, I got Kai winning this. Asakura for the win.
Let's go. I like that. Pantoja has not had. I know he's a great fighter, but his reign has been uninspiring to say the least. Not very many. Like when wrestling, when you have a person that just has like they had like a so-so title run, and you're like, all right, we got to change the belt on him. That's kind of how I feel at this point. So I agree with you. I think this is great, bringing in fresh blood from another organization and putting them up against your best and just letting happen what happened. I think that's amazing for not only UFC, but just the MMA community in general.
We need this, and UFC needs this because this fight card isn't that great. And again, like I had mentioned earlier about boxing, if you're going to charge $75, you better give the people what they want. And it might not be what people want here, but over in Japan, they want to see their boy.